This is Town Square Sunday on demand. And now, 1420 WBSM's Jim Phillips.
After a winter hiatus, the Dartmouth Cultural Center back on Town Square Sunday. The center's president, Pauline Santos, joins us once again, along with Tom Leverett, the grant writer for the Cultural Center. Pauline and Tom, good to have you back here.
Thank you.
I clicked on your webpage this past week, and I found a schematic drawing of the work that's about to be done in your building on Elm Street, the original Southworth Library building, one of the oldest buildings in Dartmouth. So give us an update, Pauline, if you would. You've raised all the money you need for this project?
We raised the money through grants through the town and the Mass Cultural Council, and we were able to match it, so we're good to go. We have an architect. The plans are out, and hopefully in the near future we'll start phase one, which will be handicap accessible, a ramp and doors, and the bathroom.
Do you think the work will begin within a month or so?
More like 2025 or the summer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Okay, because, all right, well, takes a while to line up the contractors.
Exactly. That's not
who's
an
available,
easy part.
all of that. Okay, so describe the work being done, would you? And the first phase is obviously the handicapped accessibility. Yes. What else is happening with the project?
During phase one, they'll repoint that same side where the ramp will go. Phase two is all the outside of the building, repointing windows to make it a secure building. And then in phase three, heating system and cooling system and upgrade electrical and all the working parts.
Will the center have to be closed for any period of time to accommodate the renovations?
Well, we worried about that, and our architect is hoping that she can work around that. So we'll see. There might be some short amount of time when we do have to close, but they're going to try very hard to keep the place open.
Who are the big donors that help you make this happen? Now, it's not individuals necessarily, but you've had a lot of grants, and maybe Tom can handle that one.
Sure.
Yep. So we started off with Mass Cultural Council and Mass Development for $160,000. So that is a matching grant, and that's been approved. Community Preservation Funds, $260,000 with the town of Dartmouth. So that's been approved also. Also, we talked to the president, Nick Christ, from Bay Coast Bank, and he has agreed to give us $5,000 a year for 5 years, total $25,000. Ann Tangent from Bank 5 in Fall River, all corporate. She's decided to do the same thing for another $25,000. So I submitted another grant yesterday around 5:00 to Smith Family Foundation up in Boston area. So I'm waiting to hear from them. If all contracts get signed and everything moves along pretty good, we should see bids going out this summer. Mm-hmm. So,
well, that's great. I mean,
we have great support from Catherine Duff. She's her architect, Studio 2 Sustain, is helping us immensely with this project.
All right, very good. I mean, it sounds exciting. You are preserving or helping to preserve an art center, but you're really preserving more than that. You're preserving an historic building.
Right, 1889.
That's right, a part of Dartmouth history that without you folks coming along would probably have just sat fallow and been ruined or unable to really rebuild without doing a complete rebuild. So it's really good that you guys stepped up and are going to do this. You're going to make your cultural center a better place, and you're also preserving history. So that's really great. There are some exhibits coming up in April, March and April. I'm going to talk to you about. But clearly, a lot of good things are in store for the Dartmouth Cultural Center. And you've got a lot of things on the docket here for
yes,
this
we do.
2004. So let's first talk about the exhibits that are coming up in March and April. The first of the month, the first of this month, really, the Dartmouth High School AP students.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
That's on March 15th. We actually have been closed as far as the building for January and February, and then these first few weeks in March. So March 15th is the opening for the Dartmouth High School AP Art class from 5 to 7 in the evening, and it'll go all the way through till the end of the month.
All right. And again, now, if you're unfamiliar, the center is open Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
11 to 3.
Okay.
And
Not Sunday.
Not Sunday.
Okay. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 3. You can stop in and enjoy some of the work. And the students' work is really quite incredible.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun to see the students at the opening. They're so excited and so proud. You know, it really gives them a good feeling.
Yeah.
And it makes us feel good, too.
Sure. But, these are talented students. They're not, they all have shown an ability to do something with art, whether it's photographs,
Yes.
some drawings,
Digital.
some digital work, painting. It's all there, all from Dartmouth students. And I bet it's one of the highlights of your year.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Great. And then we're talking about April.
Before we go there,
Yeah.
on March 23rd,
How can I forget this? I saw this yesterday. How can I forget this? Go ahead. Tell us about March 23rd.
it's the Sylvia Family Puppet Show. They're internationally known. He originally was from New Bedford. They live in Connecticut. They're coming to the center, and they're doing a puppet show on March 23rd from 11 to 12. It's only 1 hour. It's free. The only thing we ask is for people to sign up so that we have a number. But can't wait for that. It's exciting. This
Right.
for children.
And this show is called The Laundry Monster, which if anyone has done laundry for any period of time, it's a monster.
Right.
It can be. Especially sheets. It drives me nuts. But anyway, that's coming up March 23rd
Yes.
at the Dartmouth Cultural Center. Great show for kids. Free. It's a free thing, free event. Sign up just so they keep track of how many people are coming. And again, March 23rd, The Laundry Monster. Sounds like fun. Sylvia, what's the name of the organization again?
Sylvia Family.
Sylvia Family Puppet Group, is that what they call themselves?
Something like that.
Okay, fine. All right. You've got something in April, too, the
Yes.
Willoughby Elliott Retrospective.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
That begins on March 29th. That's the opening exhibit. Will be from 5 to 7. And Lisa Elliott is his wife, and he passed away, but there are lots of paintings, so we call it retrospective. And I looked online at his paintings, and they're beautiful. And so that will be 5 to 7 on a Friday evening again, March 29th, and it will be there for the month of April.
Okay, and again, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 3.
Or we can do appointments, too. If someone, can't make it, we're more than happy to make an appointment.
Okay. So any other special programs coming to mind in March and April?
Well, we have classes. Jenny Hunt's been doing a watercolor painting class, and we're hoping to do it again in the beginning of April. And Jill Law continues the abstract acrylic. There's a new class opening up on, March 20th, March 19th. And Lisa Elliott does the weaving on a rigid heddle loom. And that's opening up in March again. So we have quite a few classes.
Okay, now the weaving class, are people going to it? Do they like? I mean, this is a skill that we don't use very much today. But of
I'll
course,
tell you, it's always
100 years ago we used it a lot.
It's always filled up. She keeps doing more classes, and there are people out there that want to do the weaving. It's amazing.
Okay, very good. You're listening to Town Square Sunday. I'm Jim Phillips. I'm speaking with Pauline Santos, president of the Dartmouth Cultural Center on Elm Street in South Dartmouth, and Tom Leverett, who is the center's grant writer and general, I'll call him troubleshooter, because, he probably points things out to you every time he's there. We need to do that. We need to fix this. We need to do
He does.
all of that. Tom, you're retired now. What did you do when you were still working? Before you were working at the Cultural Center?
Facility safety manager for Precious Metals outfit up in Attleboro, North Attleboro, Mass. So I worked there 43 years and retired. Safety
is safety no matter what. I mean, this building that you're attached to now, I'll call attached to, there are things that need to be done. And that means you can't stop writing grants, Tom. If you're planning on taking a break, you can't stop.
Yeah. It needs a lot of care, and it'll be a lot safer for classes and better heating system. The windows, you can't even open the windows, so it needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
And so we'll have a lot of handicap access to the building, so it could allow us to do more with other people.
So when do you think we'll get this work all done? Is there an estimated time of completion?
I think it 25, 26 is the ballpark.
All right.
So we'll see. As long as the grants we have the money to do all this work, we'll keep moving along.
And you're also writing grants for operational funding. Is that right?
Right. That's. I'm hoping that we can start getting some of this, and might even allow us to do more free classes with operational money coming in.
Mm-hmm. And there is, with the operational money coming in, I mean, I don't know. Do you have any idea what your operational costs are?
Well, it's like any household. The oil, because we have an old-fashioned oil furnace, and the electricity, the office expenses, and it's we have to keep up. It's
sure.
There's always.
Well, hopefully, you'll burn a little less oil if you have a new machine out of the cellar.
Exactly, it should be. Yeah, it should be electric. It'll be one of those. What do you call those?
Yeah. Next thing you know, you'll have solar panels on that place.
I don't know about solar panels.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Heat pump system. Yeah.
All right. Any other news that you'd like to share, Pauline?
No, I think that was it. They can always email info@DartmouthCulturalCenterInc.org, and the website is DartmouthCulturalCenterInc.org also. So, go online. If they want to do the puppet show, we need to know how many. We're not a huge place, so we have a limit as to how many. And
and if you'd like to donate to the Cultural Center,
you can go right on the website and do that. You can send a check in the mail.
Yeah, they will take it. If you tie it onto a homing pigeon, they'll take the money.
Right.
They really don't care.
We have a jar. You can put $1 in the jar. That helps.
Yeah, that's great. All right. So my guest has been Pauline Santos, president of the Dartmouth Cultural Center. She came in today with Tom Leverett, who is the center's grant writer, and jack of all trades. I've already given him 2 jobs, troubleshooter and jack of all trades.
Right.
So, but places like this, Dartmouth Cultural Center, need people like Tom.
Exactly. We need volunteers. We're all volunteers. We
Yep.
don't have anyone that we pay. So, volunteers mean well sometimes, and they do a little bit, and then they can't do it anymore, or so on. So you always need new people to help with everything that needs to be done.
All right. Again, the operating hours, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 3, and by appointment if you need to do that. But the normal operating hours, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 3. So that's it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for Town Square Sunday. That's it for Town Square Sunday, I should say. Thanks for listening. Thanks also to Mike Roberts and Tim Weisberg for their help in getting this program on the air and in our various social media sites. I'm Jim Phillips. Join us next week for Town Square Sunday. Until then, have a great Sunday and a wonderful week ahead.